Jack Charlton, can you tell me a little bit about how his approach was different from the others, or was it that different?
Yeah, it was different because he came in and none of us really, it's the first training session, none of us knew really what he was talking about, because we were just in a gym and he had us all running around and he was calling out these colours that I'd never heard of in my life. Puce, you had to go down in your hunkers. There was a few other, there's colours that I'd never heard of. You'd jump in the air for one, and most of us were looking at each other going, is this fella mad? And that was truly what we thought, because it was one of the worst training sessions I'd ever done with anyone. And
worst as in toughest, or worst as in nonsensical?
Stupid.
Right.
No one could cop on to what he was saying, what he was, we were trying to cop on to what he was doing, but some of them were jumping up at Puce and some of them were, whatever the other colours were, we were hoping we got it right. Half of them weren't, so I don't even think Jack cared whether they got it right or not. But there was something nice about him as well, though. He was a bit straight. I was called James for, for definitely the first 3 years, 4 years, James. And I answered to it as well. That was the sad part of it. But he was brilliant for me. Again, I had problems with not showing up for games and stuff like that, simply. And I used to always have meeting up with the lads. Again, it was that I wouldn't see them for 2 or 3 months, say, and we'd have a game then in Dublin. And I always had that initial thing, flying over. I'm not a good flyer either, but flying back to Dublin, I'd have to have a few drinks to meet up with the lads, just to say hello to them. And then after about a day or two, I'd be back into the swing of things and be able to chat to anyone, But for the first 2 days, the lads would know I'd be coming in drunk, because I was shaking like a leaf, and I knew I had the DTs and stuff like that, and I was sweating. And then Jack came down the end of the bus again. He said, "Paul, look, this is it. If you're not going to get off the bus this time, you're finished with the Irish team. You'll never play for Ireland again."